Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be starting a brand new build, and it's not a rare kit, but it's a little bit harder to find. We're going to be building the Battlestar Galactica Colonial Raptor and doing the adding some aftermarket parts supplied by Green Strawberry. So let's go ahead and move this box out of the way. We'll look at that in a few minutes, and let's look at what's in the box for the kit itself. Matter of fact, let's get this box out of the way as well, and we will start with the instructions. I really like the way they did the instructions because, similar to what they have in the show, all the corners are cut off. It is a book style set of instructions, and it is really pretty clear on what you have to do. Very detailed. Call outs, I believe. Actually, no, the call outs for the colors are at the back, but pretty well detailed here. You can see, very nicely done in stages, so you can build it, like right here where you're starting to do the final assembly. You've got the two wings, you've got the cockpit itself, you got the engines, you got the tail, you got the wings. You can do it in stages, paint it, and then put it together. You got your decal placements. Not sure how many of those I'm going to be using because the Green Strawberry parts supply them as well. You got your color callouts, and you can see it's kind of a mottled finish, brown. But I'm looking very forward to building this. I've had it for several years. It's just been one of these things that it's been in my stash. I don't have the armament kit, so I don't have the Green Strawberry parts for the armament kit. But I do have pretty much everything else that they offer. And this is actually quite a pile of plastic. If you look, well, the box was completely full. So let's go ahead and start opening bags. And I will be putting the parts back into the bags just so that they're easier to keep track of where they came from. And the first bag has the interior, or part of the interior, as well as the shell, not the shell, the body of the kit. So it goes together kind of like that. There is no flash. There are pretty decent alignment pins. Looks like I might have to do a little bit of work with the alignment pins. They look pretty good. They aren't sliding in real well, which tells me that this kit would almost be a snap tight. You got a few spots here where before I cut that off, I want to make sure that these are sprue gates. I'm pretty sure they are, but not bad looking parts. Pretty good detailing here, which most of this will be removed when I put the Green Strawberry parts in. So that's the first bag. And actually, you can tell, not a huge kit, but there's going to be a ton of detail in it. We're not going to open the glass because I don't want to scratch it up, but we're going to see what we can see. There is the cockpit glass. Then there's the stand. Looks pretty clear through the bag. Don't want to, like I said, don't want to open it. Don't want to let it get scratched. Not sure what's in here. Probably something for lighting. Put that aside, and now we'll get to the main parts of the kit. And there is a ton of plastic in here. So there's two sprues in this first one. Looks like they might be pretty much identical. Got one loose part in here. Guessing, yeah, this would have come off of right here, off of the sprue right here. Not a big deal. Not positive what that's part of, probably the wing. We've got the engine mounts, I believe, the door. Actually, some really good detailing. Not sure, could be the back wall, could be the cockpit. We've got some engine details on here. Guessing, yeah, it looks like these parts of the engine go together like this. Let's drop this back in the bag. And the bags won't last long once I actually start building because, let me put it this way because it's not going to go in that way. But once I start building, I'll end up with little boxes full of parts all over the place that have been finished. I'm pretty sure if you've done any modeling, you know what I mean. Go ahead and open the next bag here. Looks like more engine parts, and it looks like it might be, and it is, it's two identical sprues. One sprue, not so much flash on, not too bad. We've got the body of a pilot right here. Not going to be using that. You've also got a seat. Not going to be using that because I've got the green strawberry ones. Got the arms here. And then this one, a little bit more flash to clean up. Okay, that is just a piece of sprue that's coming off of there. Almost looks like a fire extinguisher. Not sure what it is. Lots of detail parts, landing gear parts here. Not too bad, a small sprue. So if we go with the sprue count, we're up to 4 sprues plus loose parts and glass. Just looking. One spare loose part is going to be a pain. It's already difficult to get plastic all back into the box when you take it out of the, when you open the bags. And even when you don't open the bags, when you just take the bags out and look, a lot of times your sprues won't fit back in the box. And this is one that is going to be like that because there's a ton of plastic in here. This should be the wing details, I believe. Take a look at the box. Oh. Okay, not wing. Tail. Tail details look pretty good. Small pieces here and there. Very little flash on this one. Nothing. Dropping parts. Another part of the landing gear. Engine bells. Possibly intakes. Looking pretty good. Really excited to get started on this. And the only reason I hadn't started this before was I hadn't gotten the green strawberry pack. So that was 6 sprues. And it looks like there are 3 or 4 more sprues in here. There are 4. So that's a total of 9 sprues plus the loose parts plus the glass. Not too bad. So this is interior detail. Looks like this is the interior detail. Diamond pattern on there. That might get sanded off. I think the green strawberry parts will simulate or have that as well. And I believe this is the bottom of the ship. Oh, 4 sprues in here, so 10 sprues. Top of the wings. Again, very little to no sprue or flash except for on that one set of 2 sprues. Rest of the tails. So a lot of good plastic in this kit. Get these put back away. And we'll get to the detail parts, which were supplied to me by Green Strawberry, and I really, really appreciate that. So let me get the scalpel out of the way. And what we've got here is we have the seats for the Raptor, so we'll be replacing the seats. It includes seat belts in here. We have the Raptor crew, so we got 2 pilots and a Wizzo, Rio, navigator, flight engineer, somebody back in the back. You've got the masks for the canopy, and I believe these are both inside and outside. I have not opened any of the Green Strawberry parts yet. And then we have the fruit pack, which is all the it's all the sprues for the interior and the exterior of the kit. Oh, and we have their card, and there is a QR code there to subscribe to their newsletter. Hold that there for a second so you can scan it or pause and scan it and actually go to their website. So we're going to start with the smallest parts first and go up in size. And if you've ever used Green Strawberry parts, they are pretty good. I've never had a problem with any of them, except maybe getting them in and out of the little bags. It's a good tight fit here. Come on. There we go. And it's got your normal, yeah, this is inside and outside. Your normal card here that holds the parts. Your instructions, kind of like that detailing inside there. And it is the airbrush masks for the canopy. Actually, it might be more than just the canopy. Oh, it is more. You got the masks for the tread parts out here, the side door. I honestly thought it was only the canopy masks, and it is only the interior or only the exterior of the canopy. And I like this because your canopies are always a little bit differently shaped. Sometimes a single flat piece won't work. And I like the fact that they give you the parts for each of the flat areas. And then you got this area here in the middle, which they give you more parts or more tape to cover up. So I'm really a pretty impressive little kit here. Probably not going to be able to see. They're nicely cut. Nice little mask kit. Oh, wait. That's right. Let's put it back in the way it was. We pulled out. Instructions in the center. And then everything else. Come on. Okay, well, we'll just set that aside here for right now. Matter of fact, we can push it down like that. We'll leave that flap out. Then we'll move on to the Raptor crew. I have taken the parts out, just kind of looked at them. I've not taken them out of the bag. And again, first you got the instructions here, and anywhere that it's red is you remove. So going to be a little bit of cutting here, and then you put them together in the seats. His seat has to be actually manufactured, I believe. Well, let's look at the detailing on these parts. One thing to remember, these are resin castings. So when you put them together, or when you're sanding or anything, wear a mask of some sort. So this is kind of cool because you've got your two pilots that are not in the exact same position. That's nice. And you've got the arms well cast. Nice detailing. Got your gentleman back in the back. We'll call him the engineer. He's in two pieces. Another arm. Got four arms here. Very nice detailing. Going to be a little bit of work to cut all of them out, but not too bad. And then we've got some smaller parts, and that is pretty cool what I see right now. There are some clear resin parts in here. That is, I really like that, because you can see the helmet is empty. Well, this helmet's empty. So I'm guessing this one will probably be end up being for the guy who's back at the computer console in the back, because each of these, the other two, have a face inside there. So those ones will be in the front where you can actually see them. This one will be facing away from us. Not positive what this is. Very small piece here. Oh, and okay. They were showing in here. The seats that they show in here are the green strawberry ones. And then, oh, that is very nice. Let me set these down. And I'll just hold one of them up to show. That is insane detailing. Look there. Look at that. You cut that off, and you've got the glass for the helmet. That's insane detailing. That is going to be, first it's going to be might be a little bit difficult to get it cut out, but once it's cut out, that is going to be some insane detailing in there. Same with getting that face painted. Well worth the effort. Like I said, it's kind of interesting that this guy actually, hang on. That's why this guy has no face. His face is right here. So cut a little bit of flash out of the bottom of the helmet, and then he'll slide up in there. That's going to be very impressed. It is very impressive. It's not going to be very impressive. It's going to be a neat trick if I can get it done right. I think I should be able to. Got a little bit of experience in modeling. I was looking, there's four arms because two of the arms are already pre-molded on the figures themselves. That is the crew kit, aftermarket kit from Green Strawberry. Next we have the Raptor seats. Like I said, I've just kind of pulled them out. I've not taken them out of the plastic. And here we have the inside here. we have the instructions and the photo etch for the seat. And the seats, the photo etch on these seats is buckles and clasps and belts. Just want, if I can get it, I just want the instructions out of here. Doesn't look like I'm going to get just the instructions. Maybe. Hang on. There we go. Because I want to leave the photo etch in the bag. Hang on. There we go. Note to self, lay the bag down and you can get the instructions out. So there's photo etch. Like I said, you can see the belts. And it looks like there might be some detailing. That's why it's a little bit discolored. You've got some of the diamond pattern for the floor. Just a ton of details. So let's open the seats and take a look at what we've got in the seats. Now I have to say, compared to what I saw just looking at the plastic going through the kit parts, those seats are so much better. And I like that. They're actually, the hoses, the oxygen hoses, the detailing, you've got, I'm guessing that these are going to go towards the center like that. So you've got all your stuff that you're going to actually trying to access on the inside, while against the console will be these sides. Very nicely done parts. And then you've got the pedestal here for the seat in the back. There's where the pedestal will hook in. So these parts will go just looking like this. Then I'll have to look and I'll have to figure out what this is. But very, very impressive detailing. And again, lots of parts that will need to be cut off. It's going to be one of these things of I Dremel some and then come back and sand. So there's the seat kit. Just curious what that one little piece was. Still not positive. Actually, that little piece goes on the front of this seat. One seat has that extra piece. The pilot does, the co-pilot does not. You have to remove from the kit part, you have to remove that. Lots of little details. And it shows the belts are shown without pilots in the cockpit, so it might be a little bit different. The belts might not have to be, or might not be used, because they could be molded into the pilot parts. Try not to bend my photo etch sheet. So there we have the seats, the masks, and the pilots. And now the big one. Again, just cut open, not taken out. The fruit pack, which the fruit pack is the major packaging of what they do for any particular kit. We have two pieces here. We've got, let's see, we'll go over the exterior first. There are lots of little details on here. The exterior comes with two sheets of photo etch. And so you've got engine parts, engine detail parts. I don't know whether the kit actually has these parts included. Wow. Usually it's just a fold-out sheet. You take off the treads on here. You add the treads from... Oh, nice. There is a cutting pattern somewhere. Oh. That pattern shows you where to... I have to look at this. I think it shows you where to place your parts once you sand those parts down. The surface detailing on the parts. Underneath, some parts on the tail. Little radar dish. Just a ton of detail here. Details for on the door. Landing gear details. It looks, well, a little bit of landing gear tread, some details for the underbody. And the additional landing gear. And they also have, which I didn't get, the armament details. Didn't get it because I don't have the armament kit. If I had the armament kit, I would, the aftermarket kit. Those are beautiful. And this looks so much better than the raised detail. I mean, it's raised like 1/16 of an inch on the kit itself. This diamond pattern here, I think, is so much better. And actually, it's not a diamond pattern, it's a cross pattern. Very much looking forward to putting this together. Might become a Wonderfest kit, but it's very possible that it will be a Wonderfest 2026, not 2025, because there's a lot of detail here. And I've got a lot of other things going on. So there's the exterior. And then the interior kit is where you add a ton of life to this kit. Because you get gauges and screens, just adds so much. And in the interior kit, let me set that over there so we don't get them confused. There's 1, 2, 3 sheets of photo etch, and the diamond plate inside the ship I will be sanding off. We have the screens, lots of details on here, lots of details on the screens. Let me just see if, I'm pretty sure there is, and it is not, what was I going to say? It's not decals. It's actually, it's either these paper insets if you're not lighting it, or this clear inset for behind the panels if you are lighting it. Let me see. Let me set this against a white background. Could be actually both that go in there. Not sure. It could be both. Do this. Set this again here. I'll have to take a look. I'll see as I'm building. Lots of details for areas where you're going to like. And I think actually it might be you do use both. Maybe the plastic behind and then the white paper in front. We'll have to see. Seat belt locks. Yeah, so it has seat belts. It has some detailing for the sides of the kit parts. And it does look like you use both. You cut that clear. You get your white parts there. Yes, okay. It is designed to where you use both. The clear plastic sheet will block light, giving life to your paper parts, which you'll also be putting something over top of them to keep them from looking like paper. All these parts go in here. Some belts. But this is where it's going to shine, is these parts here where you're doing the interior, the crew station in the back. And it does say you use one or the other. Some places, okay, yeah, you use one or the other. You use either the plastic or the paper part. I think the paper part might look better. We'll have to see. But very, very cool detailing, and this is going to take a lot of work, a ton of work. I am looking forward to it. Got the kit part and then the tread detail. I really, really am excited to get this kit going. Probably will start doing stuff on it on a stream during the weekend. But there will be a lot of individual videos as well. So we can get these parts back in here. Carefully. Sorry, I hate dead airspace, but I'm leaving dead airspace. I'm going to leave these parts out like that. So we've got the fruit pack, we've got the seats, we've got the pilots, we have the masking detail masks, and a ton of plastic. Like I said, looking very forward to getting started on this. Hope you follow along. Not sure how long this build is going to take, but it's going to take as long as it takes. Glad to be doing this. Glad to help out my friends over at Green Strawberry. Glad they helped me out with kit parts. So, like I said, hope you follow along. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Enjoy the build. Enjoy your builds. And I will see you in the next video and or stream. Have a great day.
Model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models. Workman's model mania, hard work models, plastic modeling, wooden models.